there are challenges, there are risks, and there are critical success factors as well. Moving on to service design. The purpose of service design together with governing IT practices will help establish, design the service based on this strategy. There are 5 individual aspects to service design. The service solutions which we provide for a new service or a service which is changed, the management information systems and tools required to provide those strategic services in the form of a design, the technology architectures and of course the management architectures, the required processes, what are those measurement methods and what metrics do we collate to understand that the strategy is being successfully captured. The main objectives and goals of service design is to satisfy business objectives and align with business needs. Design the services that can be easily and efficiently developed and enhanced within an appropriate time scales and most importantly the cost. We need to design an efficient and effective service management system which includes processes for design, transition, operations and improvement of course of high quality IT services. We need to design measurement methods. We need to decide what metrics we collate for assessing the effectiveness, the efficiency of the designs, what we provide, and of course the deliverables what we provide. So this becomes of paramount importance. Probably in terms of identifying the service requirements, scalability of the service to meet future requirements, this is important. The business processes and units supported by the service what we provide. The IT service and the agreed business requirements for functionality, the technology components used to deploy and deliver the service, the internally delivered supporting services and components, performance measurements, legislated or required security levels. These are some of the requirements an organization needs to identify in order to build a service design. There are 8 processes with service design. It's a kind of a heavyweight process area in itself. Coordinating the designs, developing a service catalog and managing the catalog, defining the service level management, the availability management, the capacity management, IT service continuity management, information security management, and of course supplier management. So there's a whole array of services or processes what the service design would offer, the ITIL service design would offer. It's a complex process area in itself. There are many tools and techniques which can be used to assist with the design of service. These tools and techniques will basically enable in terms of the hardware design, the software designs, the environment, the process, and the data design. So there are varied tools available and what ITIL prescribes as such. Like service strategy, like every other processes, service design has its own challenges, has its own set of risks. The challenge here fundamentally is in terms of the resistance to change. None of us want to change, but we want best of the things. The difficulty with documentation, adherence to agreed practices and processes, unclear or changing requirements from the business, lack of awareness and knowledge of the service at business targets and requirements. Again, I would map this challenge to the service provider with respect to the courier services. They were not aware or they had no knowledge about the service, the business targets and the requirements, so they accepted the liquid article. And there are a lot of risks as well in terms of service design. Business requirements not being clear, so that means strategy is not clear, so we cannot design anything around something which is not clear. Business timescales are insufficient for anybody to come out with an effective design. Insufficient testing, lack of coordinated interfaces between the business planners and the IT planners, policies and strategies are not available for service strategy. Either you over-engineer a process or under-engineer a process. And fundamentally insufficient resources, there's a constraint on budget, so there are risks. The way to mitigate these risks is through having a key performance indicators. This is something what we again call it as a critical success factor. The percentage of service design requirement specification produced on time and on budget, percentage of service design packs completed on time, the percentage of quality assurance and acceptance criteria plans produced on time, the accuracy of service design. Fundamentally, this is a very important KPI. The accuracy of the service level agreements, say for instance, percentage accuracy of the cost estimate of the whole service design stage. So these are some of the key performance indicators which are measurable, which we can quantify and look, and they basically reflect on the organization in terms of all those people who are part of the service strategy or part of the service design. So you can measure it, you can quantify it, you can improve it. So having said that,